Hey guys, what's going on? It's DGamer and I'm back here again with another episode of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and the last time that we left off, we did a few different Emily May Foundation missions as Peter and then helped Howard. How we helped him is finding a new home for his pigeons and setting his flock free before he passed away. Then we continued our main story with rescuing Tombstone alongside Harry, and I believe Harry gave him being Peter, the Venom symbiote because the tendrils latched onto Peter's hand for just a minute. And super cool cameo from the Marvel comics, even though this character is traditionally Flash Thompson, Harry showed up in the Agent Venom suit, so that was really, really fun. And then we switched off to Miles and ended there, so let's keep going. If you
This better not be because you saw a millipede again.
if you aren't too busy with your tutor, I could use a hand at my office.
Yo, man. It's been a minute. You need any spider help?
Actually, we're all good. We managed to rescue Tombstone before Craven could get his hands on him.
We?
Oh, long story short, my buddy Harry, he has some sort of power suit. Kicked all kinds of butt with it. He's gonna be a big help with these hunters, that's for sure.
Wait. Is he one of us now?
Sort of? It's all happening fast, but we'll talk later. Gotta run.
Talk later. He says that a lot. Okay. Better see what's going on with Ma.
I feel like Miles feels just a little bit separated from Peter, but I also like that they're going on their own separate paths, so that we get a double-sided story. I saw this. I saw that someone commented this on a Jacksepticeye video about Spider-Man 2, but I saw that someone said this is a great game all about balance, because and this person said, and I quote, that Miles is too into being Spider-Man and not enough Miles still, and Peter is too into trying to leave being Spider-Man to be all Peter all the time. And also their stories are perfectly balanced in between one another with just enough overlap to eventually make it a duo story, and that it's a game all about balancing and how to figure that out. So anyway, whoever said that was completely correct. Let's keep going. Before we get to Rio, our next mission is funky, but before we do that, what is this? Mysterium?
That looks like one of Beck's Mysteriums. I thought they were gonna shut these down.
What is this collectible? Oh, because we did one mission already. Whoa, he's here!
Need some help?
The Mysterium is infected with a virus or something, and it's trapped someone inside.
If you execute the breakpoint condition, the system should reset. Just try not to get hurt in the process.
Okay.
It's just an illusion.
That, my friend, is what we're trying to find out.
Let's go do it. Defeat all enemies. Oh, it's a timed challenge. Okay. Whoa, this is fun. Let's do it. We get gold for under 1 minute. Mysterio! So is Quentin controlling this or no?
I don't know where I am. Help!
Just sit tight. I'll find you.
I'd really love to know if he's behind this or not.
What do you see in there?
Bunch of bad guys, including Mysterio.
I know this will sound odd, but Cole and I believe that this rogue Mysterio was created by whoever corrupted our Mysterios. They are trying to frame me by using weaponized illusions to torture people. We believe that if you defeat these anomalies, we will be able to save a hostage. And moreover, the more efficient you are in dispatching these anomalies, the closer we will be to figuring out what went wrong.
So I'm debugging code by fighting these weird green skull dudes? Okay.
Alright, I can already tell, due to listening to the story aspect of it, that our time is going to be way past gold, so why don't we restart super fast?
Just sit tight. I'll find you.
My illusions will never die. You felt that one, didn't you? I promise, this poison gas is not an illusion. Tick-tock, Spider-Man. I may be an illusion, but your pain is real.
That's it.
That took entirely too long. We are like 30 minutes into this recording. Of course, you guys will be seeing like 2 minutes.
So this is why they call you a superhero.
Is he in on it? Bye. Mysterium Dev Diary 1. Meet the team?
First things first, we have to put together a pitch for investors. Wait, Cole, are you recording?
Yep, we're rolling.
I don't understand why we have to record all this.
Because we're all going to be famous one day. And our fans are going to want to peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Ugh, okay. Well, for the pitch, I can put together a prototype illusion that will blow your mind.
Great idea. We also still need to come up with a name for our attractions.
How about Mysteriums?
No. We will not use the name Mysterio in any way, shape, or form.
People are gonna call you Mysterio whether you like it or not.
But I am not Mysterio anymore. I am Quentin Beck, Master Illusionist.
Beck didn't want to be a bad guy anymore. Good for him.
So why are he and I think her name was Betsy? Why are they gone? Or Betty or something. Anyway, to complete that challenge, because I couldn't have done it without the skills, I barely did it with the skills. We got the Venom Jump Mastery, which recharges our Venom Jump. We got the Smash Jolt, which allows us to do it a second time. We can now either get Biosiphon or Chain Lightning, Power Overwhelming. Let's get that so that we can shock even more. We also upgraded our web shooters to almost the last skill point. We upgraded our ricochet web, and we upgraded our damage a lot. And we got the skill that we slightly recover abilities every 10th hit of a combo.
You found one of our dev diaries. This is a project Betsy was passionate about. Unfortunately, more people are trapped in Mysteriums throughout the city. Oh, we must find out who's behind this and bring them to justice.
This whole Mysterium thing feels shady. But if there are people trapped, I gotta help them. And try to figure out what's really going on.
It feels like he's studying us. Anyway, let's do our next main mission with Miles' mom.
This will make such a difference for the community. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, bye-bye. Miles.
Hey, Ma.
Ven, siéntate. I just wanted to check in. See how you're doing. ¿Todo bien?
Fine. Everything's good. Okay. It's just a lot right now. So much to take care of in the city. Super stressed about my college essay. Pete's busy doing other stuff. And Lee.
Lee's still out there. Doesn't that bother you?
Of course it bothers me. But I'm committed to making this community better. I've got to let go of things that don't serve me and focus on where I want to go, not where I've been. ¿Entiendes lo que te digo?
Yeah. But Lee? I can't just let him go.
Angela, I'm gonna have to call you back. No, how can you be locked out? You have a key. Oh. No, I understand the urgency. Let me make some calls. Okay.
Mom, do you need me to go?
Didn't you just finish telling me how busy you are?
Yeah, but I always have time for my community.
The acting and the mocap are so good.
Okay, Ma, where am I headed?
Harlem Cultural Center, 116th and Convent. That was my friend Angela on the phone. She's the curator, and she's trying to give a prospective donor a private tour. But the security system locked her out.
Whoops! Awkward!
Angela lined up a bunch of items for a new music exhibit, but funding fell through. And if this donor doesn't cover the costs, the museum might have to close.
I'll make sure they get in.
Let's go do it. I love the shared emotion that you could see between Miles and Rio. That was amazing.
Now, you know I'm passionate about preserving the musical heritage of this community. But how can I donate to a museum where the security system isn't even functional?
Darren, I hear your concerns, but I assure you this museum will...
Spider-Man.
Oh, thank God. The system's locked us out and it's not responding to any input at all.
Let's see if I can figure out what's wrong with it.
Need to find the control panel.
Why does Darren look like Jeff Goldblum? Let's see if we follow the line up around the building. It looks like it comes out right over here.
There we go. Control panel. Relays are overloaded. Gotta get inside the walls to fix them.
The cutscene transitions are so nice.
Let's patch things up so Angela can give that tour.
Miles has his own spider bot.
So that's how Angela got locked out. Better reset the system so I can get in there and stop these guys. Not too bad. Let me fix it up real quick.
There we go.
But the system's still down. Gotta find the other relay boxes.
It looks like it comes out somewhere in the next room.
Miles, I checked in with all the feast shelters. No one has seen Martin Lee.
Thanks. Can't believe I let him get away when I could've... You know?
Could've what?
Made sure he didn't hurt anyone else.
Right. Well, don't worry. I'll keep looking.
There must be some valuable stuff in here. These guys...
The implication seems to have been to potentially have killed him.
Nice. But the system's still down. Must be more relays.
Sax and drum are already in the truck, right? Yeah. But we got time. A lot more room in the trucks.
Gotta get past these guys without being spotted. How about a distraction in the key of C?
Whoa, that was close.
Together, man. Don't you punk out on me. You could do this.
Another vent above that guy.
Who's that?
Having to scare them.
Better be you.
And there we go.
Everything okay?
Ran into a snag, but I'm handling it.
While you're there, check out some of the instruments. Get you ready for college.
Ma, I'm going into music tech. Computers are my instruments.
Music starts with a human, their instrument and their soul. When you're mixing or sampling, you have to listen close and capture that soul. Computers can't do that.
You know how old you sound right now?
Old and wise, you mean?
It's sweet that she's trying to help him, though. Rio is a very good mom. I'm also very blessed to have a good mom. So, yay! Anyway, let's keep going. Where do we... all the way over there?
Gotta get all the way across the room.
How much time we got?
Yeah, I made it. Let's go. Anyway, get distracted. He's staring right at us. Oh no. Come on, get distracted. It's not working anyway. We do it.
Who's playing music?
Let's freak him out.
Gotta get this last relay online, then head to the loading dock. Make sure these guys don't get away with any of this stuff.
Oh boy, go. Go, 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 go.
Nice work, Spatterbot. Now it's my turn.
Spider-Bot is so cute.
Spider-Man, the front door's finally open. But there is a bunch of stuff missing.
It's all up back in the loading docks. And I'll make sure it stays there.
Hey guys, sorry it took me a while to upload more Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The reason why would be because what you're about to see for the second half of this episode got deleted about a month ago when I was recording, so I've had to replay through the game on a second profile trying to get back to this point, but we're here, so let's go and let's have fun. This profile is actually the second... It's actually the second profile that I was telling you about having to replay on, because I didn't want to delete the main profile I'd been recording on, so I turned it to an easier difficulty to get through the game faster to get back to this point, because we were decently far ahead, so things seem like a cakewalk compared to usual, that's why. But I'll go back to the main profile when I show you up to where I missed out on. Oh boy, more of them?
Meet at the rendezvous point in an hour.
No, get back here. We have now re-unlocked our Mega Venom Blast from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't know why we needed to wait till that instant specifically, but you know, it's cool. Unfortunately, we can only catch one truck. We'll have to find the other one later. Guys, come on, you're destroying history.
Y'all wanna do this the hard way? Okay by me.
No, stop shooting at us. Stop it. There we go, we finally got the chance to attack them. We have to gently stop the truck. Although that's really easy because there's no longer a minigame attached to it like there has been many other times.
Funky drummer.
They only recovered items from one truck? What a mess. Sorry, Angela. This is a deal breaker. No.
There goes our best hope for a big donor.
There's still the fundraising gala.
If we don't find that second truck, there is no exhibit. Without an exhibit, there is no gala. Without a gala, the museum will have to close.
That won't happen. I promise. Here.
This belonged to Clyde Stubblefield. Ooh! The original funky drummer. Do you know how often his rhythms were sampled? He was so influential. A direct line from funk to hip-hop. Thank you.
And don't worry, I'll find the rest of those items.
Thank you.
I should check in with Pete.
What an emotional scene that was. I really like the storyline they're building with Miles so far, with managing his stress and the college essay and the Cultural Heritage Museum and everything. If you'll notice, here is our wacky colored suit. It's because I was using it to tell the distinction between the two profiles while I recorded and replayed through the game.
You have a sec? Of course. Actually, Harry's calling. I have to take this. Catch up later?
Oh, sure, man. Later.
Hey, Pete. I'm at EMF. No sign of Doc Connors yet, but I could use an extra set of eyes. On my way. Have you heard anything from MJ? You said she's stopping by his house, right? Nothing yet. She told me she'd call when she got there. Let's hope he's just taking a sick day. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna check her office. Just come by when you can.
I feel like Pete is unintentionally ignoring Miles in all of the goings-on with Harry, but we are definitely going to watch out for how that storyline evolves. But I really do like what they're shaping up to do with Miles's story, with everything that he's trying to balance on his plate. Let's see how Pete's story evolves. Not that I don't like it, but so far I'm a bigger fan of Miles's story individually.
Wait, what is that? Looks mysterious. A Mysterio. I should let Miles know.
Alright, we are going to do the two things that I had done on our main profile, which are two Mysteriums. We have to do them as Miles, and then we are switching back to the main profile to record on. This is the Invisible Enemy, is what this one is. Whoa, Quentin, you're here.
Need some help? The Mysterium is infected with a virus or something, and it's trapped someone inside.
If you execute the breakpoint condition, the system should reset. Just try not to get hurt in the process.
How would I get hurt if it's just an illusion?
That, my friend, is what we're trying to find out.
Alright, let's see what this is about. Gold medal time is under 2 minutes and 10 seconds. What was that glitch pin? The Mysterio design in the Insomniac universe is so cool!
Spider-Man?
A killer design for one of my favorite villains.
Hey! Where'd they go?
Think you can defeat my most demanding illusion?
No, I don't.
What do you see in there?
Bunch of bad guys, including Mysterio.
I know this will sound odd, but Cole and I believe that this rogue Mysterio was created by whoever corrupted our Mysterios. They are trying to frame me by using weaponized illusions to torture people. We believe that if you defeat these anomalies, we will be able to save the hostage. And moreover, the more efficient you are in dispatching these anomalies, the closer we will be to figuring out what went wrong. And why.
So I'm debugging code by fighting these weird green skull dudes? Okay.
I love the way that Miles described that. Let's debug by fighting them. If you'll notice, this challenge is a really simple do 6 finishers. As long as we just fight regularly, we build up our bar really easily. And this is why it was called the invisible enemy, is because now we cannot see them. But it's still pretty simple, just so long as we stick to the plan, we should be fine. Just keep an eye out for the spider sense. I kinda wish they would introduce more invisible enemies into the base campaign somehow, because the spider sense works really cool and in the combat as a counter system, but it works even better when you have to rely on it as the base spider sense, like that, where you have to be paying attention to know that you're about to get hit. It's just thought.
Impressive. So this is why they call you a superhero.
So where is that Mysterium?
One of our dev diaries. This is Project Betsy was passionate about. Unfortunately, more people are trapped in Mysteriums throughout the city. Oh, we must find out who's behind this and bring them to justice.
This whole Mysterium thing feels shady. But if there
Quinn-
are people trapped, I gotta help them.
Quentin, where is
Figure
this?
out what's really going on.
Where is this Mysterium, though? Like, where does it go to? Look at that. It's just a portal to nothing. So where does the Mysterium go? Just in the road right here and it's just invisible?
Oh, Mom left me a message.
Miles, about the stolen museum pieces. I went to the impound yard and saw an old phone number on that truck you chased down. I may be onto something. Can you come meet your mama for lunch at the park by my office? Chopped cheese on me.
Any clue is a good clue. If we can't find that truck, the museum will have to close. Plus, I never turn out a chopped cheese.
Let's listen to the Mysterium Dev Diary number 2, Mysterio's backstory.
Okay, let's talk image. We'll want to assure investors you're not the criminal you once were.
I've done my time. Shouldn't that be enough?
Unfortunately not. Let's talk about your origin. What led you to become Mysterio in the first place?
Is this really necessary?
If you want to be successful, yes.
I guess it was ego, mostly.
We all have egos, Quentin.
Oh, not like mine.
Former supervillain has a big ego. Go figure.
Here we go. This is Fight On Time.
Master of illusion. Let the mystery begin.
Under 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Wait, don't leave. Wait.
I love Mysterio's showmanship in this version.
Time is not on your side, Spider-Man.
Oh no, not again. That transition is so cool. Avoid the laser when the clock strikes 12. It says. This is a really fun addition. Out of all the 3 challenges I've played, it's only 3 I have so far in the main profile. This is my favorite one so far. I just like the urgency of it that it has. And plus the lines that go with this one like that are really fun. Ah, Willie. Here we go. That should be... Oh, that's 4. That's not 5. You have to kind of find a balance when the lasers are going between, do I keep fighting and earning focus energy for more finishers, or do I just stop so I don't get hit? And that's a really fun dynamic to try and sort out on what you want to do and how you want to play it. And here we go. 6 of 6.
Can't believe I'm out of there. You're okay. Safe and sound.
There we go. Let's get out of here and listen to Mysterium Dev Diary 3. Betsy's backstory.
Why are you recording us having lunch?
I figured our fans will want to know a little about you and how you got to know Quentin.
He was my neighbor growing up. We played together sometimes, but then he went to a different school. He was way more advanced than the rest of us regular kids.
I can totally see that. Was he always so creepy and weird?
Cole, that's... That's not nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's harmless, I think. But if I could find another job, I would.
You're making the right choice to stay. He's a genius. As soon as the world sees what we're doing, we're all going to be very, very rich.
Betsy knew Beck from way back. And she's all in. But it sounds like Cole has her doubts.
I wonder why.
Looks like I got a message.
Spider-Man, Betsy here. Quentin and Cole are scrubbing through all the very helpful data you provided. And I was thinking, when the Mysteriums are back to operating safely, it'd be great to get a Spider-Man endorsement. Pro bono, of course. We're running out of capital here, and it's making Quentin quite anxious. Anyway, just a thought. No need to call back. Bye.
Sorry, Betsy. We have a firm rule against Spidey endorsements. Might want to rethink that business plan.
Alright then. Wonder what that was about. Alright, let's switch back over to our main profile and continue recording. While we're on a roll with our Mysteriums, why don't we just go ahead and do Prison Break? Because I'm gonna tell you all now, spoiling the episode in advance, we're not continuing the main story this episode just because I think our next main mission, Goodman, will be a decently longer one. I have a good guess as to which one it is. And so I'm gonna have that be the start of our next episode, so let's just catch up on a few collectibles here and there. Defeat all enemies in under 2 minutes 15 seconds. Let's see what this is about.
Stay where you are. I'll find you.
You may be a hero out there, but in here,
Got news for you. To some people, I'm a villain no matter where I am.
That's a good line. Damn. That's really sad. That's a really powerful, impactful line. Lord, Miles, look at you go.
This again. What does it mean?
Listen to your doubt.
Listen to your doubt. Okay.
Speaking of which, there is no room for hatred or anything on this channel or anything like that in the small amount of viewers that we have, so defeat Mysterio.
Find that fake Mysterio.
Impossible!
Now back to the other guy.
Oh boy, here we go. I can see where this one may take a bit longer than... Aw, come on. I want to do it before the time runs out, please. Another one of you? Really? At least they're quick to defeat. Oh no. We're actually back at 15 because of the way I played it out this time, so we're doing much better. 17! Here we go! 18! We're definitely getting done ahead of the time limit. Where are you, fake Mysterio? I knew it! I like that we can't web strike if we're not directly looking at whoever we're trying to target.
Okay, gotta take out the rest of them.
There we go. Way ahead.
You survived this time. Never stop.
I thought I was gonna die. You're out of danger now. Just take it slow.
Alright. Bye, Mysterio, Stranger. Mysterium Dev Diary 4. Not cutting it.
I've got some bad news. Our pitch was rejected.
By who?
Everyone.
Ah! Idiots! Can't they see how we're creating the future of entertainment?
Oh, they love the technology. Just not the talent.
You mean me? The ex-con?
Let's come up with a different strategy. We've got something amazing here. We can make this work. Somehow.
Feel bad for Beck. Gotta be tough trying to shake your reputation like that.
They really make you feel for the reformed villains in this story so far. Like, seemingly, Quentin, Tombstone, probably some others that we're gonna see, I sure do hope. Felicia, technically, even though Black Cat is an anti-hero more than a villain traditionally.
You're gonna set up a secret cloaked outpost. Make sure the cloak works, alright? Bring it down! Get out of the way! Wow! Who did that?
More swords.
Buggy tech. I've been there.
Hey, a level up just from doing air tricks on the way to our next Mysterium. That was fun.
This is more than an illusion.
Is it
This may get violent.
punch your ticket? Is this one? What's the gimmick this time round, Becky? So our gimmick, because I had to restart, is defeat brutes and avoid the train. I will go quiet to put my focus into this and see you guys in just a second.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. I may be an illusion, but your pain is real.
I did it.
You survived this time. Never stop.
Isn't that the same thing you said last time?
It's okay. It's all over now.
Here we go. Mysterium Dev Diary number 5. We got the funding.
Gather round, team. Got some good news. We got our funding.
Finally. Who's the investor?
Me. I secured a business loan with some appalling terms, but at least it got approved.
Betsy, I'm flattered you'd put so much faith in me. But
Not just you, Quentin. In all 3 of us. I have full confidence we will make this venture successful.
Betsy went all in on Beck. She must really believe in him.
Hope so.
Another message from Betsy.
Hi, Spider-Man. Betsy here again. I have Cole here with me while Quentin is off doing some focused work.
You mean off being all weird and moody? Dude needs to talk to someone.
Yes, well, I'm working on getting him some help. We're all a little stressed, which is why I'd like to ask if you can expedite your work on the Mysteriums. The sooner we can fix this, the sooner Quentin will return to his usual brilliant self.
Sounds like Beck is taking this hard. I feel for him.
Why hasn't he shown up at any of the Mysteriums recently, I wonder? I don't know. But I do know we unlocked downtown Queens fast travel from doing that just now. And I think, my friends, that is where I am going to leave it as I swing off to the place where we will start our next episode off at. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. Whoa, Steven! Aw. That's really sweet. Anyway, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Comment down below so that we could have a conversation. Subscribe and turn on the bell so that you never miss another upload if you enjoyed this one. And don't forget to share the video with your friends and family so that we could spread more positivity to more people. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next episode. And remember that we're gonna heal the world. Love you all.